That's why I fucking with smack staff. You know what I'm saying?
We got I'm about to start. CakeLyfe Season 2, Episode 3. I got my guy Retro with me.
Yeah, we back again.
We're gonna get into the retro hour right after. Tonight's guest, before I get into it, I gotta give him an introduction. I'm going to say a trendsetter. I'm going to say a GOAT. And I'm going to say Mr. Shape-shifting himself. We got CakeLyfe Chess in the building tonight, y'all.
I am the shapeshifter. I am the GOAT.
How you feeling tonight?
That was a very, thank you, bro. That was a very accurate, like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you know, I gotta give you your flowers while you can smell them.
I appreciate that, bro. Am I close enough to the mic?
I set up a little bit.
I got you.
I mean, I can move it over.
Nah, but I know
you stay there, nigga.
it's gonna happen as the interview get more and more. You know,
No,
we get
it's
into
good.
it and get it cooking. We definitely drop it to him.
See, that's
Yeah,
smooth.
now that's smooth.
Yeah, that's
now you
smooth.
can lay back and do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't want to walk in front of the camera. That's why I didn't do that.
Nah, you good.
I was thinking like,
We good. We ain't, like you said on the last show, we ain't $1 million worth of game yet. We ain't get it right. We getting there. You know what I'm saying?
Shouts to $1 million worth of games, too.
So how you feeling tonight, you said, King?
No, I'm cooling, man. Can't call it, man. I'm real relaxed, you know what I'm saying? At ease. I mean, it's a comfortable spot, too, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely, you know what I mean?
Thank you. I used to sleep in this room.
Real shit.
Real shit. I used to sleep in here when I was younger. A lot of records got made in here. DMX recorded in here. This used to be the room for the producers, so all the producers that came through used to be stuck in here. This is the production room to Rough Rider Studio. This is the B room. So so it's definitely a comfortable vibe for me. So when I have people pull up, I want them to feel the same type of vibe.
Right at home type shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I appreciate the hospitality, bro.
Yeah, so
RP to one of my personal goats too, DMX. Man.
absolutely RIP to
And
Max.
it definitely played a big influence in my rap career as far as being a young and growing up and just soaking up the game and being a student. You know what I mean?
okay.
Speak. That's crazy you said that. So even being that you even said that, let's just get right into it. What's your top 5 artists of all time?
That's very hard for me.
But look. It don't have to be like rap. I mean artists.
See, that's even harder, bro.
Break it down for him, right?
That's even harder, bro.
Nah, he know exactly what you're saying. That's why
Yeah, he fucking my head up.
People don't understand. Like that question is like that shit is becoming harder. Like
Yeah, that's a very because when you say all time, like that makes the question hard because my top 5 changes all the time. So it's kind of like an entendre on words. Like, how can I give you a top 5 of all time when my shit changes all the time?
All right. So what is it right now? Like what would you?
Right now,
Yeah. Who
or
would you put
like
in your top 5 right now?
right now,
Yeah.
in my
Artists.
top, the people I listen to, I
Yeah.
like waking up and playing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Brent Fayez is top 1 off rip.
okay.
I already knew that.
Smino. Shouts to Smino, he's super dope. You know what I mean? I believe he's a St. Louis artist, but like I listen to a lot of his music. Like Black Swan is definitely one of them tapes I play every single day. Like you know what I'm saying? Like feel me? And that's one of his. You know he got new shit out like Love for Rent. You know what I'm saying? He got feel me? He got shit with JID. You know he part of Earth Gang and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So he got shit with like J. Cole and all types of shit. But he dope though. I fuck with Smino heavy. I fuck with Jay heavy too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he consider his name Jed or J.I.D. I don't know, because it's like
I think it's J.I.D.
Yeah, but I be hearing certain
J.I.D.
people call him Jed and shit like that.
Okay.
But yeah, but I fuck with Dreamville heavy in general, like them kind of artists. Like a lot of them is super dope to me, like Sci-Fi and
That's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like,
That's crazy. Shout out to Dreamville. One of Dreamville's producers.
and that's what I
actually
meant
came
too, because
through.
I think I said he Earth Gang, but I meant to say he's Dreamville. You know what I'm saying? When I mentioned Smino. That's the Earth Gang too, because they're part of Dreamville. But You feel me? I don't want that to get
Yeah,
confused later on when somebody's watching this. Or somebody might comment like, yeah, nah, he meant this. You know what I'm saying? I definitely, so I wouldn't be mad at that correction.
He auto-corrected himself. Facts. Like I was saying, one of Dreamville's producers, Elite, actually came through Rough Riders.
Okay.
And now he's actually, I think he might be like their main producer over there.
Yeah, that's dope.
Shout
But
out to
not to
Elite.
my fault to drift off your question, but top three, I like Sir. I don't know if y'all fuck with Sir. I think he from Inglewood. You know what I'm saying?
I think you.
But I like Sir. I listen to a lot of R&B nowadays too. You know what I'm saying?
Put
Like,
me, that's what he is, R&B
yeah,
artist?
he's
Okay.
an R&B
You
artist.
putting him on right now. No,
Nah.
not funny. You really putting him on.
Now, I heard of Smino and
Okay.
J.I.D. Of course, I heard of
Yeah.
Smino, J.I.D.'s first three, but Sir, that's putting me on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Brent, Smino, Sir.
Yeah, Brent is that nigga.
I'm trying to, cause it's hard to give a straight 5, bro. Like,
I know you got one more.
nah, yeah, I got a few more, but it's just like, I want to say Giveon, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I like
Fuck
it, you know. I can't be mad
with
at that.
Giveon is super heavy.
That's your 5. I can't
Now
be
that's
mad.
really full, cause I wasn't necessarily, and shouts to Jid too, but I wasn't necessarily
Okay.
considering J.I.D. in my 5.
Okay, so you got one more.
Okay.
That's hard, bro. And remember, this is right now. This not old time. Like I
Yeah,
said,
nah,
my shit
that's why I asked you right
change
now,
all the
yeah.
time. So that's hard as shit, bro. Man. I don't know. I gotta throw my bro EK in there, my bro Shy EK.
You from Cortland, right?
Yeah. Shouts to bro. Shouts to EK.
Nah, he doing his
Having my
thing.
5. Like I would love to give a separate like like that drill rap. It's so many talented artists and talented niggas from my hood alone, but from the Bronx and in New York and shit like that. That like I would have to give drill rap its own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
rather give a top 5 like that, like my top 5 R&B, top 5 drill, top 5 rap, before I give like a top 5 artists in general. That shit hard as hell for me.
Nah, I mean that's why we do it because
Cause I
you know,
listen to I like rock artists as well. Like I listen to rock and roll. Like
see,
so,
that's
you know
why
what
I
I'm
asked it.
saying?
I be trying to get put on to different music. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Everybody just becoming blurting. So the fact that you took your time,
Yeah,
that
bro,
means
like,
you really
I'm
thought
like-
about it.
Like
Yeah.
bro, I've been listening to a lot of Louis Armstrong recently. And you know what I'm saying? Like me, like one of my favorite albums to just play is like Anthony Hamilton, Coming From Where I'm From.
Okay.
Like just the album alone, like it's one of the best put together albums to me ever. You know what I'm saying? Like just clean, like the way I like to listen to the way one song bounces off the other. Pulls, like you know what I'm saying? Like and like you feel me? Like
Yeah,
that shit is-
transitioning into
exactly the
records.
transition is
They
super
take you on
dope
a
to
ride,
me.
no homo. I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean.
So yeah, like
that
certain
type of
shit. And
stuff
so
don't really.
so that's definitely one of them timeless albums. Like Neo, like Because of You is one of my favorite albums. Like it's a very timeless album. Like I don't know. I like shit that I could play forever. Like you know what I'm saying? I could listen to forever, bro.
Nah,
Like,
no, that's what about. You know, I'm like, that's college days right there. So I'm saying, that shit.
hey, he started thinking about life. He started thinking about real
Word,
shit.
that Because of You, that was
A
Neo
couple
came
first
through,
loves
like,
and shit.
like,
Like,
Yo, you just
I'm
broke
gonna
my
think about
shit
your
back
album.
just
Yeah,
now,
he
yo. I ain't
went
gonna
there.
lie.
I
He
seen
went
it in his
there. He
eyes,
definitely
like,
Cause you
went
fake
there.
cameras ain't see what I see.
Because you fake a little grown in that moment and you thinking like, nah, this is like, you know, you kind of was grown.
Yeah, real shit though.
You really like out there.
But yeah,
with
that's my
women in the
take. But it
world.
was like, I give y'all an example. It was a point like all I did was listen to Nipsey. Then there was a point all I listened to was LBF. There's a like, you know what I'm saying? Like I have my realms of like, and this is just a, like I fuck with a lot of Bandman Real right now. Like shouts to Bandman Real. You know what I'm saying? He a Jersey artist, but he make a lot of drill type music, but it's like, you know, they got their own twist on it. It's like dance type shit. Like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, they got their own bop. The Jersey niggas got their own vibe. Like, you know, like the Jersey club. It's like the old school Jersey club wave, but with the, I don't know, that shit fire though.
Nah, I respect
But
it.
shouts to Ben, man. Him and EK got a lot of music together too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now that
like,
name I've been hearing, like
what?
Bandman Real. I ain't getting to a record, but it's like I've been hearing that name.
And shouts to my brother Leaky Jack too, cause he really putting on for his hood. Leaky Jackson putting on.
Shout
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of like it's a lot of politics going on as far as like the two parts of the town and shit like that. So I don't like getting into that. But that's one of my day ones. That's a nigga I grew up with. That's a nigga that always pushed for me to win. That's a nigga that always had my back. That's a nigga that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like as far as like nigga, I'm with that nigga through whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see that nigga win through whatever, bro. Like that's my day one. That's one of my brothers. So it's like, you feel me? I don't even like getting in. Like that's why I ain't too loud with none of that shit, bro. Because, bro, I just be feeling like, bro, nigga, you mind your business, bro. You do what you gotta do, nigga. That shit, feel me? It's less likely to bite you in your ass type shit.
Nah, for sure.
And I'm not saying things don't still happen because it's the world, but it's like, you feel me? I don't be trying to indulge in shit because that's when things more be in your, you feel me?
Yeah,
You get in your own way type shit, you know what I mean? And I watched a lot of young niggas and older niggas get in their own way, so I try to learn from that and not be making them same kind of mistakes.
Okay.
Yo, Ruck, what you got on your feet tonight?
Me?
And shouts to
I
my
was some
foot.
Kyries. That was some Kyries. Simple like Kyrie. I don't even know what numbers these are, but I copped these probably like 2 summers ago.
Shout out to Kyrie.
You know, but I felt it was right, like, you know, niggas don't be repping certain niggas' sneakers, and now they took my son kicks and all that, got him out there on the court for the sketches.
Yeah, shouts to Kyrie. I ain't about to get into all that.
That's what he playing? That's crazy. Chess, what you got on your feet tonight?
Man, I got some calm Uggs, man. You know what
I
I'm
ain't gonna
saying?
lie, them shits is
I'm real
fire.
comfortable. I don't even really want to throw these bitches
Yo,
on
Ruck,
camera. Man.
Ruck, hold on. I ain't even gonna. I'm gonna tell you to do. You gonna have to show them later.
Alright, so
Yeah, them shits is dope.
I already know what you're talking about too.
I got the cool gray 11s on. You know, Jordan 11s is my favorite. Speaking of sneakers, what's your top 5 sneakers of all time, man? Or your top 5 throw-ons, like what are
What I
your,
like?
Yeah, what are your top?
I grew up on comfortable shit, so like Jump Street, like I gotta go in my classes before I was a super flea nigga, like before I was even wearing Jordans and shit. Cause I wear Jordans now, cause they, to me, being an older person, it's just more grown on the feet, if that makes sense. Like certain outfits and jeans I like to wear, it's just more the bottom and, you know what I'm saying? Like the way they're made, just, feel me? But growing up, I was a Puma nigga, like Pumas and Adidas, for real. Like I love the good pair of shell tops or good, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the older I got, you know what I'm saying? I got big feet and I walk funny, so I don't like pointy sneakers. That's the only reason I don't really like wearing Pumas that much no more. Cause I be feeling like a lot of Pumas, the front point a certain kind of way, and I don't be liking that shit.
Nah, I ain't gonna front.
That's also like funny. That's like a funny little insecurity, but it's like, but I love Pumas though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I love Pumas, and top 5 for me, at least top 3, I say literally got to be New Balance. I mean, I don't care how rich I get, I'll buy some New Balance.
Anyone in particular, or just New Balance in general?
I can't say in general, but it have been a lot of fire flavors that came up, where it's like it don't gotta just be one specific flavor.
Yeah,
I get what you say. You definitely be in the store sometimes, like, nah, that's...
Like I just bought 3 pairs of New Balance. I forgot exactly what
you got the 992s. You got the 992s.
Yeah, whatever those shits is. Yeah, those shits is. I just bought like 3-4 pair of them shits for no reason. Like,
I ain't gonna. He just threw a pickup on the ground with the. I was like, oh yeah, I hit him like good fit.
Nigga stupid.
I ain't gonna front. So you said New Balance, Pumas, Adidas, and then you said you wear Jordans now.
Yeah, like Jordans. I have to throw Jordans in there now because that's like my like what I wear predominantly. Like I mostly buy Jordans. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's like everything. I love ones. If I could single out ones, I'd say ones.
All right.
Okay.
Any foreigns or boots?
Right now, my favorite foreigns is McQueen's, but like growing up, like the most foreigns I've had or the most like I've liked is like I'd probably say Louboutins.
Okay. You had some fire Louboutins. Yeah. All right, so that's his top 5. How you feel about that, bro? He gave brands. See,
that's original. Niggas ain't have a top 5 like that yet. Like you said, like he came through, kept it 100 with himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I feel like a lot of the top 5s is just like, you know,
right now, I'm sorry because I fucked
love.
up. Can I throw in my top 1?
Yeah.
Cause I left out top 1. That's fucked up. Shouts to my nigga Cool Kai, man. Respectfully, that's all I'm gonna say. Shouts to Cool Kai, man. Shouts to the black owned. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Cool Kai. That's all I got to say.
Got some fire.
Cool Kai is one of them niggas.
He got some dope joints.
Feel me? He came through. I ain't even about to tell his story for him, but he blessing us right now. He blessing the sneaker game. He blessing the fashion game. So
yeah, I ain't
salute to Cool Kai, man. I fuck with him heavy. I fuck with his shit heavy.
He just did a Rough Rider pair. He just did some merch for
I hope he see this, man. Let that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't support it, but like, I don't know him personally, but hope he see this, man. Let him know, man.
Well, I definitely
you
gotta get some Kai. Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
You.
Getting those joints is really like getting Jordans.
Yeah, getting some Kais is elite. Kais is foreign.
Yeah,
that's why I say like we Africans, we sovereigns.
That's
man.
why I said any foreigns.
We are foreigners.
Yeah,
we ain't foreigners because this our home. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So it's kind of the opposite, depending on, like, you know what I'm saying, how you look at it or where you at in the world. But you know what I mean? Yeah, like these foreigners as far as like high class, high fashion. If we're using that synonymously to that, yeah, that's foreign. Nah, he doing it like. I know my shit's cost.
I ain't gonna front. Kai
like,
definitely. I got to tip my hat on
good
Kai.
material, good. You know what I'm saying? Very comfortable. You know what I mean?
Kai definitely.
And it's definitely called the KICKet podcast, so I definitely gotta. You know what I mean? Salute to Kai. Man.
Shout out to Cool Kai. I just put my man on. My man was like, "Yo, we gotta boycott Adidas and Nikes. Yo, what we gonna start wearing?"
But that's the thing with me, right? I ain't gonna lie. See, and I hope I don't get flack for saying this shit, cause I ain't trying to. Don't worry, I ain't about to fuck y'all show up. I ain't about to get y'all big. Like, all that boycotting shit, I don't got time for it, bro. Maybe and I love my people, bro. I'm all the way for my people, bro.
I'm 100% with you on.
I'm all the way for my people, nigga. I'm with the marching, I'm with the going to war types of shit. But in the same token, I'm boycotting motherfuckers. Like, bro, these niggas been ain't like us. Like, we been wearing them, they been ain't like us, we been knew this, we been ain't do shit about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's either we gonna just stop wearing them and get money elsewhere or spend money where it matters, or we gonna keep running our mouth and trying to be trendy. Cause half of y'all only wanna quote unquote boycott some shit when it sound cool. Niggas don't wanna really boycott something. If I'm a boycott something, I'ma just not wear it. That shit becomes obsolete to me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't exist in my world anymore.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even speak on that shit.
Yeah, I get you on that.
You get what I'm saying? That's how I boycott something.
But it's like, in the spaces that, like, you know, like we in, like, it's like I get why people be saying certain shit, because it's like, it seems like they can manifest a way to stop certain shit and movement for us. So people be thinking, like, you know, it's almost like they way. You know, like customer service type shit. You see, they call up, they complain, shit get adjusted for them. So it's almost always giving us the same mentality, like, yo, we should do the same shit. We should boycott. We should call up and we should complain. And but you know, it ain't coming back for us the same way.
But look at it from the perspective of, like, right now, complaining is not necessarily wrong, but it does take a lot of energy.
Right.
So what I've learned is that if I want to get certain results, they come with power, but power comes with energy. It's just like battery, life. All of that shit is energy.
Yeah.
Power, life,
Absolutely.
battery,
Yeah.
light, illumination. All of it is synonymous to some kind of energy, some sort of energy You know me?
Source, yeah.
So you don't want to waste time and you don't want to waste energy trying to do some shit that's not gonna get done a certain kind of way. And what I mean by that is like, you ever seen a motherfucker ready to boycott some shit until he noticed he don't got enough niggas with him?
Yeah.
Then he like, fuck it, I'll go back to their way.
Yeah. That's what always happens.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Nah.
a lot of these niggas don't really be in it for the long run.
Yeah.
Because they don't got the energy. They don't got the power. They don't got the endurance. They don't got the fatigue.
Yeah.
They don't got that, like, they don't got none of that shit. So it's like, how do you even want to do some shit? You're not ready for it. You ain't built for that shit. Mentally, maybe. Discipline-wise. All that, you get what I'm saying? So even me, I've learned that I've been put in a world where, you know how they say we, like we born to win, built, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is like built to win, but born to lose, some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my point is like, understanding that this shit is already a trap. You kind of got to learn to glitch the system. You feel me? So what I mean is that motherfuckers want you to use all your energy and get drained, focusing on the wrong things. While you putting all your energy into hating that brand, you could have been putting all your energy into loving the black-owned people. You could have been putting all your energy into spending money with them. But you'd rather spend more money to prove you hate other niggas. You'll spend money to go outside to prove you hate them, but won't walk across the street to still spend that same 50 to go there. But you'll spend 50 to enter a rally or a group chat or some dumb shit, some kind of cult that involves hatred towards another something. And then we become our own oppressor. We become the same motherfuckers we don't like.
Yeah. You guys, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
100%.
So the way I look at it is like, it's not the fact that doing what, like, my people not liking somebody else or not disliking the opposition is wrong. I don't think that's wrong at all. I just know it takes a lot of time and energy when you could be putting the time and energy into the people you love. You know how many niggas will be outside shooting at ops when they could have been inside loving their families? Are you wrong for shooting your ops or slotting? No. But I know it take a lot of time when you, God forbid, sitting in jail or laying in a casket and you could have been inside with your family using that same fucking energy. So what I'm saying is that if we understand and learn where to put our time and energy, all that other shit wouldn't even matter because it becomes obsolete. It doesn't exist in our world.
So
Adidas doing whatever they did don't exist in my world, so why the fuck could it get me mad?
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Now, I do understand if they, like, because I understand, because I know it'll be a lot of people that'll look at it from the perspective of, like, what if it's a direct, like, what if somebody who works at Adidas hurt one of my people, or, and no disrespect to Adidas, because I'm not trying to put smut on their name or bad stuff, but I'm saying someone of a higher brand hurt somebody that worked for the brand, but they a black young lady or something. And that black young lady got her pride stripped of some shit working with this brand. And now I'm not with going against the brand. Yeah, like I'm with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like I wouldn't ride for my people or, you feel me? But I'm saying a lot of these motherfuckers that want to do all this subconscious, oh, I don't like you, or let's go against it. A lot of them don't be in that shit for the long run. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know that.
So you gotta really know where to focus yourself in your direct. That should be a trend. That should be for the moment. Niggas want to seem cool. I got less respect for them niggas because they not even for their cause. The people we hate be more for their cause sometimes.
But there is some people out there that keep
And I'm not talking about them.
Niggas gotta get after it.
Salute to them. Salute to the ones that's really for their cause, bro.
Facts.
So that
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's,
You gotta
you
help
gotta connect it. I mean, you gotta you know what I'm trying to say. You gotta fucking distinct the two. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
you feel like you gonna need more people down, like at some point for you?
no,
to,
I feel
be
like
all
if
in on
I'm
one
gonna be
side?
me, I'm gonna be me by my fucking self.
Right.
It shouldn't have to take 50 motherfuckers. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm telling y'all how I feel right now, some of my people gonna fuck with it, some of my people gonna go against it. But I'm telling y'all what's on my heart.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. So
That's just what I'm trying to. So a lot of these people not going with their heart, they going with their hair. They taking the T out. HEAR.
Yeah.
But where's the T? There's no heart, it's just hair. They're going with what they hear, they're not going with their heart.
you dropping the jewels on him.
Traffic.
So that's crazy because I feel like I was gonna ask you what does shapeshifting mean, and I feel like you kind of broke it down in an aspect. I can't be wrong, but what does shapeshifting mean to you?
Adapting. In any situation, any room, any whatever the fuck, like just adapting, you know what I'm saying? You know how like Bruce Lee said, like be water, like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you put water in a teacup, it becomes the teacup. Like all that is shape shifting to me. You literally have to become, like you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just the adaptation of my environment. Sometimes I like to play it cool. Sometimes I get rowdy. Sometimes I'm very calm and loving. Sometimes I can't be loving because motherfuckers only respect disrespect. Like, you know, it just really depends on your environment. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 100%.
Do you feel like you shape shift battle rap?
Have I shape shifted battle rap?
Yeah.
Yes, completely. Completely. You know what I'm saying? I'm the reason a lot of young niggas can walk in this shit at 14, 15 and feel like they valid, like they not a liability. They worth something. They, you know what I'm saying?
Even
Niggas,
if they didn't have the confidence.
niggas believe in niggas that'll be trash just because they young.
Now,
They got time to grow. I made that a thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm the first one. Don't get it twisted because DNA was young when he came in.
Yeah.
Lee Dollars was young when he came in. It was a lot of, but it's like, it's the aspect of literally making it a wave to where you can do it with a plethora of people.
I would
Like
say
I brung in a generation of motherfuckers with me with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
yeah. So I would say like like how you was just going on it. I would definitely say that. Like when you have those people, there's certain people that come into any game,
Right.
and the game kind of gets reset. Like
Exactly.
the clock is reset. So I would say definitely hell yeah. Like to my knowledge, my first time seeing you was probably when you was airing son like on the 106 set. That's my first time like seeing you
like,
back.
that was like my first URL.
That's what I'm saying.
for
That's
the
what I'm saying. Like
UFF and shit.
so, that's my first time seeing you. But I know from that moment, it was like,
that's
nah,
when I was
yo,
15,
this.
you know what I'm saying? I'm 24 now.
Me
So
seeing
we talking about some
that
shit
battle
that's
was
9
like,
years ago.
yeah, me seeing that battle was knowing like in that moment, like, nah, this little dude right here is different and shit is changing. Like that's what I saw when I saw you on that whole 106 set, and how that shit happened and how that shit lined up for all y'all. I think it was like you, T-Top, all of y'all around that time. Like
Yeah, it was a plethora of us. Me,
Yeah.
Riz, T-Top.
and I felt like you was changing shit in that moment for sure. The way shit was gonna have to be done in the game,
Right.
and the way niggas would perform and all that, and you sure did. Like you said, 9 years, looking back 9 years and seeing what happened and all those after those moments and shit like that, hell yeah, shit definitely changed. Definitely shape shifted a lot of shit.
If chess wasn't battle rapping, then what would you be into?
I don't know what I'd be into as far as like career wise, but hobby wise, like I like a bunch of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I like drawing and shit like that, but I'm not like one of the super nicest artists y'all niggas ever met and shit like that. Just fuck with drawing. I fuck with art in general type shit.
Yeah, look, man.
If I wasn't battle rapping, of course I'd be strictly making music if that counts.
Okay.
Probably just making music.
As far as you saying though, like drawing, like you like, I
I
mean,
might
cause
be-
I know like I can't even put together stick figures, so it's like if you draw anything, it's probably like the shit's probably dope.
Yeah, like I don't know, my mind is weird, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is a punchline to me, bro. From
Okay.
art to how you talk to your body language, everything is like an entendre or can mean more than one thing. You know what I mean? So I try to like really play off different, you know what I mean, aspects and But I think it would, like, my career would still be something based around writing. Like, I used to like writing books and shit when I was younger. Like, I never like typed one out for real, but I used to literally just buy compositions and write full stories in the whole composition book. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just characters and just, you know what I'm saying?
You ever thought about bringing one to life?
What you mean, like an actual book?
Yeah.
Do you still
Yeah,
got
plenty
it?
of times, bro. Like, I done had wicked, like, I don't really want to share my ideas because, you know, niggas be, there's real authors out here that are thief shit, but I done had some trippy ass, you know what I mean? Some wild thoughts, bro. I'm gonna put you on because, you know, you my man, so I'm gonna put you on some.
I can just imagine. Ruck actually wrote a couple of web books. I mean, what is it? Movies.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like
try to really do like
that's
feature
dope.
films and composition books and
dope.
shit.
So I could just imagine, like, from an artist standpoint, like, your imagination and what it, you know,
Right.
what will go into a book or anything you will put your mind into. And it's crazy you said that because it leads me right into my next question before we go into break. Is, do you love writing songs or rounds more?
I love writing music more, but I don't really write no more. Like, as far as like music, I just say shit. I go in the booth and I say whatever's on my mind.
Okay.
So you rather that than actually having to sit down and write a round?
Yeah, rails are annoying as shit. Thinking of bars is cool because I I love making punch. Like, I like thinking of bars more when I don't got a battle because it's no stress.
Okay.
Everything is pure. Like, you feel me? I don't sit there and write rounds when I don't got battles. Like, I'm not getting paid to do that shit. But in the same token, it's like thinking of bars. Like, I sit there and freestyle to my girl for an hour straight, just saying fire shit. Like, you feel me, off my mind and not care. Cause there's no stress. Like, I could rap all day when there's no stress if I want. But when it comes to doing it as a job, anything you do as a job feels hard.
Well, that was crazy because that was gonna be like the little second question in there. Like, I was gonna say, because you get paid to write rounds, would you enjoy doing that more?
Hell no, that make it.
You already answered the question.
More annoying.
Yes.
It make it easier. Like, oh yeah, it's an obligation, nigga. I don't. That's like you getting paid to go to work and you don't go to work. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna catch me as a man not going to work. Like, regardless to what, because niggas done see me like not do my best in battles, but I bet you I had all 3 rounds written. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I always write rounds. Like, I always make sure my work is there. Like, you know what I mean? I don't play that shit. But it's more so like a thing where it's like, it's work now. You know what I mean? It's work. It's heavier on the brain. It's more shit to process. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's work, bro. Some, I think all of us understand just in different realms of life, whatever we do. Like a janitor, I always tell niggas, like, if you're a janitor and you mop 3 floors in a school day, the last thing you want to do is see your son spill something when you go home and you got to mop the floor.
So, in the actual, like, contract set, you know the opponent is, how long do the round take, you think? Like,
What
to
you
write?
mean?
Like, so, like, you be like, you get, you know,
How
you get
long
booked.
does it take to write 3 rounds?
Or just one. Just one in general, like.
To write 3 rounds, bro, takes 24 hours, bro.
Okay.
All that shit is spread out through 3 months. And sometimes 4 weeks. Sometimes 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying.
It depends
Like,
on how much time you got. But it really just takes 24 hours.
24
you know
hours.
how I did? You know how I know? Because I done wrote 3 rounds in 24 hours more than one time.
okay.
That shit literally takes 24 hours. All it is that we take 20 minutes of the day to think here. We take another 20 minutes later on that day to think about some more shit.
Okay.
And then we do the same thing for a week straight. So now 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes for a week straight. That's about 24 fucking hours almost.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
That's logical.
Like, you
I'm
know,
getting
that
you
shit
breaking it down.
So
That's
if you,
logical.
so let's say you backed up and you've been focusing on life shit and all this other shit. Now you want to take your last 2 days before you gotta go battle to write the shit. You gonna write all 3 of them rounds in one day because you have to.
Yeah.
So now you can't take 20 minutes. Now you gotta take 5 hours. So babe, I can't. Feel me?
Yeah, I can't do that right now.
Bros call you now. I gotta stay in the crib, gang. Feel me? That's how we get.
Yeah.
You gonna call one of your mans or somebody who really zone in like the same. You gonna call a pair, somebody who knows your life. Yo, I gotta focus. All right, I'm right here with you. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's lock in.
Exactly. Like some niggas get the misconstruction of thinking that niggas sparring together or locking in is like a nigga writing with a nigga or a nigga writing for a nigga. Like all that shit is you having somebody in your ear to practice with. That shit is more like having a trainer or a coach. When Rocky and them niggas is doing what they doing, somebody got to hold the bag.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
somebody
sure.
got to hold that heavy bag sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes somebody got to hold that heavy bag. Somebody got to count them. Somebody got to throw that gear on and take them punches, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody got to throw them pads on. You feel me?
Yeah,
Somebody got to tell you what to do.
Yeah, for sure.
This shit is boxing, bro. This shit is it's preparation. It's a real thing. So some people just with battle rap is fucked up because most of the things we do or most of our ways to success gets looked at upon with a negative. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like that should be hard. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're about to go to break. We'll be back. We'll finish this convo. You're up.
Definitely. That's hard. This is like any musical writing.
Hey, that nigga chest, hey. It's time to set the tone and get on you niggas, man. Fuck all these niggas don't want me to win. I'm only here to get under their skin. Talking my shit cause I want them to spin. Take this how you want, I don't wanna be friends. Fuck all them niggas don't want me to win. I'm only here to get under their skin. Talking my shit cause I want them to spin. Take this how you want, I don't wanna be. I'm ready to shoot a few of these niggas, especially Mook. Racks here to two. Calico sit back, keep making diss tracks, nigga. You might just get left in the scoop. Rapping about shit that you never would do. Me catching you is inevitable. Tucking your tail cause I'm better than you, but you lying in that nigga. Tell him the truth. Tell niggas scared to step on the stage with me. I said fuck it and stepped in the booth. I ain't bully, but I'ma show you that you pussy when I get the pressure in you. Ain't gotta find me, I'm stepping to you. You 6 feet, that nigga suit, that nigga lame. I swear you don't look the same when he not with the rest of his crew. And I ain't got no beef with BMF. Now I flip you like a BMX, like that. Walk like I'm DMX. You bugging like it's PMS. You don't run shit, boy, you just run. Can't hurt, thinking shit fun. So I hope you got a big gun, black face can't get you out of this one. Box with the hands, cool, get shot when you stand. Landslide this, landslide that, till we slide to your lane. Big ass nines in the vein, spinning Detroit in the Pontiac. Then I make a 7 Pontiac. Can't win when I'm driving back. Oh man, wait, that's your man. Tell me I got a lot of max. No limit, I don't got a max. Rick, I be living, now you not a max. I'm still looking for that nigga loot. I ain't catch hit me in it. I be looking for me to loot. And that goofy nigga get it too. I'ma kill that nigga, kill it too. We really don't believe in you. Feel that nigga breathing in, I'm from the Bronx. You can look and really see the zoo. You got a blood or activist. I think blood on some active shit. You ain't never elevated soul, but yours gon' elevate after this. Big T still fat as shit. Firm still on some faggot shit. Young Ayo on crack and shit. Got a niggas in this battle shit. Paid the whip in a lot. Yes, I mean in the back of it. Told me we the last of it. Almost wrong just for taxing it. John, why you saying my name in your raps? Why I come through your man at your event and you still pay me the rap? You know what I'm saying is facts. If you don't go and try saying it's fact, I came with the cat. Honestly could have made him a pack. Lucky I ain't get the dump. Cause I ain't for nothing. Hollering down on me playing, they know he was playing, I snuffed. Boy, that's your problem, you think everything is a game and it wasn't. Really wasn't. Got us up thinking that every battle rapper really bluffing. I ain't playing, nigga.
Why would you run
Cause I ain't bluffing, nigga.
Fuck wrong with you?
Make me set the tone on you bitch ass niggas, man.
Stupid ass nigga, bro.
Your local Ashley store has some of the top-rated dining tables on sale now. Click the link or visit Ashley.com to shop and save today. And see why Ashley is America's #1 furniture and mattress store. Ashley.
Oh, hello?
Yeah. I mean, like when we was in the spot, bro, 'cause I was sitting there, I'm like, yo, my fault, bro. Because it wasn't like I snuck on some like tough guy shit. Like the nigga ran up playing, literally. He ran up, yo, give me tugged on my bag. Just came out Ferragamo. The nigga tugged on my bag, like, like if we in a mall out of town, you know, niggas, we famous niggas. I'm famous niggas trying to really run down. What I hear? Give me that shit. They gotta turn around, snuff that nigga so far. I noticed it was him thinking, you remember? Oh, like, I think I was like,
she knew I was stressed, but she see me doing my best, moving correctly, I'm choosing my steps, running the streets and no losing my breath.
That nigga ain't have to guard up.
Couple of real niggas who I respect, more with a few of them left. Now it's only a few of them left. Everyone goes so I won't get attacked. I can't front, there's no holding me back. I won't let a bitch throw me off track. Fuck it and she get thrown in the track. Moving wacky, ain't know how to act. Being toxic, I told her relax. Time with me, I be feeling like Ruby. Cause I love low bro to the max. I lost Kiki and ruined me literally. Jada just had me losing the will of me. Now this bitch going stupid like Hillary. I'm glad I don't go through that with Brittany. I ain't do it intentionally. Know how it is when you do it in the industry. Ain't trying to make no excuses, but this is me. Kinda felt like I ruined the chemistry. Honestly, don't know how you be forgiving me. Ain't no bitch realer than you. What is it?
You're an artist and shit like that. Like, you should know not to be out in the middle like that, bro.
And I'm good on the block like a goalie. Got too many niggas like why I be dolly. Some of these niggas is not really homies. Watching my watch while your eyes on my rollie. I just do me, I've been good since a shorty. Trying to take over the hood in they 40. Shaking my head, look at you Coney. I bet you shit that you put in your stories. Pulling up on me ain't really smart. Fuck around, leave your brains in the park. Coroners finna trace him in chalk. Had to get low, couldn't wait for the knocks. A young nigga that came from the Bronx. From the mud like we played in the swamp. Say they steppers, but ain't really stomp. Say they steppers, but ain't really ayy. Nigga chestnut. CakeLyfe.
Trying to take over the hood and they 40. Fuck out of here, man. Sit down. Should have been took over the hood. You supposed to take over the hood when you was 20 something so niggas could respect you when you 40.
It's over. It's over when you 40.
It's over when you 40. Like, you can do whatever when you do whatever. Like, if that's your prime, fuck it. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, alright? I'm not saying you can't still be running the hood at 40. I respect that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You still running the hood, like, they still your shit, like you 40, 50 years old. That's respect. That's gangster. That's mad gangster. That's longevity. But if you just fuck around, I'm about to come outside, fuck you. I would have thought with the little niggas that I'm gonna show them I'm that nigga. I ain't trying to take over the hood at 40 years old. That's like turning quick or blood at 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? You coming up and stepping outside at, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you trying to make a name at 40. You ain't never had Mike Jackson. You ain't Nick Dog, you ain't Reed Dog, you ain't Gilly, you ain't Philly, you ain't I'm not saying you can't still do something to somebody. You come outside 50 years old for the first time and you say, yeah, like literally. Like I don't make the rules to this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop talking so we can save this for the fucking I'm about to start giving niggas their best interviews, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fuck it. That's our new way right now. Talking that shit, man. Coming to this podcast at least 4 times. Gangster. Until we get a million views on one of these.
Cause he got a dog too. I'm stepping right over the bike, treating you just like the ride. Oh, you from the Bronx, nigga, what's called? None of us know you. I'm really got dudes out here, don't make one of us show you. Niggas keep asking me to make a show. Niggas actors when they get a pro. Tell that nigga Ace, I ain't John. I got enough for the blow. I'm gonna stop already. Cause you know you lost the war with rock already. I give a fuck how you feel, your props respect. And the OG got my number 2. In Detroit, feeling comfortable. Pull up Dolly with a gun or 2. Big hurt like my uncle 2. Pull up left when you coming through. I be backing like a bullet 2.
You gonna say some nutty shit. Soon as after all you come for the block, you gonna be trying to find ways to say some other shit. I can see it. I can see it now.
He in the closet, he be embarrassed. Tell me this man probably thinking of marriage. I see a channel, conceited and snatching. Now I'm just playing, but he better stash it. I see a baby, he need a carriage. Jack boy for thinking he's savage. Caught up with Loso, seen him in traffic. Let go the wheel, Jesus a crazy. Rock, surf, nitty, twerk, show, T-top, DJ, Vanity. I bet some niggas gon' say that I dragged it. Fuck it, when I drop this, I'ma tag him. I'ma put this in my caption. Hashtag, who wanna dance with minutes?
We back in 3, 2,
1. We back. Kick it. Season 2. Episode 3. I got my guy CakeLyfe Chess in the building. I got my boy Retro Ruck in the building.
Yo.
About to finish up with chess and then get into the retro hour. How do you feel about the state of battle rap right now?
I don't know, bro.
As far
That's
as
a dead ass answer too. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, first of all, free surf, because that's a
Definitely
big
free
piece
surf.
of battle rap missing. I'm gonna say that from Jump Street. Free the titles.
what I mean by that, I don't mean necessarily like the battlers or the. I mean as far as how it's grown since when you started 9 years ago to where you at now.
I mean, it did exactly what it was supposed to do, bro. Like, nothing stays the same forever. We all need progress. You know what I mean? Like, from just the TV deals to being on award shows to fucking the tournaments and the sponsorships and the big bags and the YouTube turning into apps instead of fucking YouTube, and you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gotta starve the YouTube niggas just to bring them to the apps. Niggas don't, you know what I mean? Like, it just be a lot. Like, so it's like so many people. It's bigger than just good change, because a lot of motherfuckers gotta keep up with the times now, if that makes sense.
So,
like, it's just like everything turning into a credit card or like a card currency versus the dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, YouTube would be the USD. You know what I'm saying? YouTube would be the dollar. You know what I'm saying? And the app would be credit, debit, shit along that line. Apple Pay or some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
Everything's okay.
some people are not. Yeah, some people still stuck in their ways of like, man, I don't want to get a bank account, man. I like shoebox money. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta transition after a while. That's all it is. The world keep moving type shit.
So
I was stuck in my ways, some type shit like that when I was a kid too, as far as like, you know, currency shit and shit like that.
So what you about to say, bro? Go ahead.
So, with you being at the age that you at now, and it's like been like 10 years, and like as far as like probably the URL and all that type of shit, do you feel like is the goal for you to really be like the first like like $1 million battler, like?
That's
Or
never
do you-
been my goal, bro.
Or do you feel like, you don't, cause
I don't care about that. That means I would have to be watching everybody else's pockets to be the first $1 million battle. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying, like, building the way the game is like building now, and you being more of
but
like.
I'm trying to explain something to you. I'm not saying you asked a bad question.
Oh.
Just think about where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah.
Like the rhetorical question that I'm asking you. For me to think about being the first $1 million battler, I would have to think about who's almost the first $1 million battler, because I would have to be trying to be in front of them, and I don't count niggas' pot. That's like, you know what I'm saying. So I would have to. Let's say I clocked, hypothetically, because I don't like talking money. Let's say I clocked 100,000 last year, right? But let's say Surf clocked 200,000 last year. I'm not watching Surf Pockets to be like, yo, I need 300,000 this year to be ahead of Surf.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would have to do mathematically to focus on that kind of shit. That take too much energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would never. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, just to answer your question, no, I ain't looking to be the first.
So,
now, would I mind being $1 million battler? Hell no. I would love that. I would love to be the first or the second or the 50th $1 million battler. As long as I'm $1 million battler, hell yeah, that'd be fire. I don't give a fuck if 100 niggas did it before me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, real shit though. Like, I wouldn't care as long as I just touched the M.
No, I was only asking that because like it's a different market now. Like you said, it's
right.
TV deals being made. It's becoming more of a.
But the market don't necessarily change the faces. Like, Mook's still around making his lump sum of bread. Niggas like Averb still around making a lump sum of bread. Like when the app came, that don't mean like all the legends just disappeared. Luck's still around making a lump sum of bread.
Nah,
So
for sure.
what I'm saying is like me being around and them being around, that don't mean like that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm trying to tell you is right. It's niggas that still can have a higher stock than me, no matter how young I am, no matter none of that shit, bro. You feel me?
For sure, but what I'm thinking is like now it's different. Like for y'all, where y'all sitting at in the age that y'all got and going forward.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like
where this game could be for y'all.
Like you,
where
like,
they at.
What I mean is like that would make sense if this shit had a time limit on it, bro.
So you
if all of us had to stop at 30 years old, that would make sense. Cause I would have more time than them. I could stop battle rapping tomorrow, bro, and Averb could keep going and get to that $1 million. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So that would only exist if it was a time limit you could do it in, bro. Cause right now, I give you another example. Let's say Mook made $900,000 off battle rap, and ever. You know what I'm saying? Let's say I made $400,000 in battle rap ever. Just because I'm young and the market changed now, Mook is still in the game. So that means even if I'm getting 50,000, 60,000, if that nigga was getting 40,000, he's still $500,000 ahead of me. Mm-hmm. To where his 40 to my 60 is still gonna be a little hard for me to catch up if we both was battling on each card, the same card every time. Which means he could still hit $1 million before me, which means my age has nothing to do with the time space of hitting $1 million. Now, what I can say is I have enough time in my age. I'm only 24, so I got enough time to where I can be 34 and be a nigga that hit $1 million. Yes, that makes sense.
And that's what I'm thinking. 10 years from now, what the game could be looking like for you could be crazy. Like this game could be retardedly.
All right. So if the question is basically like literally, can the market change in 10 years as to where we making that kind of money? Yeah, I'd be around and some other niggas may not. I'd be around for that. You know yes, like, and some other niggas may not because I got the age. Like I got the age length right now. So in that realm, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Fact.
Like, you feel me? 10 years from now, if niggas started doing $1 million battles or $500,000 battles instead of $50,000 battles, I'd be one of the niggas that's still around getting that. Yes, I get that. You feel me? Yeah, niggas like Mook might be like, yeah, I'm worn out already.
Like more or less.
But you never know, bro. These niggas hit $500,000 battles. They niggas 56 years old trying to say some shit. I would probably be 50-something years old trying to say some shit, nigga. Gangster. Why not? Why wouldn't you think about it?
Definitely. But I was just thinking like,
you forget how to rap that shit like riding a bike.
And the
niggas like Melly Mel still doing stocky videos while he rhyming and shit. You know what's his name? What's his name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Melly Mel, the best rapper in the world.
Yeah, right.
Brolic, little stocky.
He's right from the
old head. So bugging. We seeing videos on Instagram, my boy drinking all types of powder and shit. You know what I mean? All types of protein powders in his hand, promoting while he rapping and shit.
Do you feel like you and people like Easy are the future?
But that's what I'm saying. He's older than me though. Just because Easy came in late, that's what I'm saying. Like, he older than me, so he might stop sooner than me. It's the age still got to play a factor. Let's say Easy 30-something years old. Easy might not want to rap till he 40-something, 50-something.
I didn't know his age. I just know he's in that.
But like, the younger. I'm breaking it down to you.
Right.
You know, I'm letting you know. So, bro, like, the nigga older, so it's like.
Do you feel like you and the people that are like around your age gonna be like the group of people that ensure that, like, you know, that the.
Bro, I don't know what we gonna ensure, bro. And the reason I say that is because it's like all this shit come as it come and it go as it go, bro. Like, niggas is not like right now. Niggas not looking at the same bag they was looking at a few months ago. You know what I mean? So you, like it's life, bro. Like that's what you hear me?
Yeah, shit go up and down.
Yeah, exactly, bro. This shit like any game, the drug game, the jewelry game, and whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? So you gotta just keep giving them what they want, keep feeding the people,
Yeah,
and
fam.
try to keep this shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep the shit flowing, man. They keep the
I
gears
feel-
moving. Now,
I
one
feel
thing I
it's
can
still
say is
like-
I'm one of them niggas that move the gears. Respectfully, I can say that. You know what I mean?
And that's all
And
I'm
there's
trying
been times where it's like I felt like I didn't do my job, but I always tried my best to make do, like to make good with. You know what I'm saying?
to.
Come back, show my ass, go crazy, shit like that. Like you know what I
Nah,
mean?
for
Like
sure.
this, you know what I mean? Pay my fans back if I felt like I ain't get them the best performance last time. Little shit like that, cause it count.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean? It may not count in the world of politics, but it count when a motherfucker. Yeah, it count, bro. Like I don't know how to explain
Nah,
that
it
shit.
count.
but
Definitely count. Definitely count. We can't say it don't. Definitely can't say it don't.
They definitely do.
Well, yeah, but I ain't tripping up no $1 million shit, bro. As long as I'm able to feed my family, I would love that shit. But like, as far as like I think that should come with a bundle of shit, bro. That should come with a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Like for us to be making $1 million on
Nah.
battle rap, it would have to be bigger than just battle rap.
Speaking of $1 million,
Like you got to think about all $1 million corporations. Like you got like, and I've even heard like, because I don't want to take all the shine for what I'm about to say, because I've heard niggas like Surf say this free bro. I done heard a couple, you know what I'm saying? But like you got shit like T-shirts and shit, where it's like we all sell our own merch. We don't got like a merch team where, you know what I'm saying, niggas just sell. You feel me? Like, you know, you go to a WWE event and you see Stone Cold shirts, you see fucking The Rock shirts, all types of shit.
And now
All
you
that shit is already set up for them, and we just get a percentage type shit. Like all that shit is building $1 million corporation.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? All these other intangibles that niggas is not thinking about. You know what I mean? So it's like we just rapping. You might not get to that M. You know what I mean? You got niggas like Surf, niggas like Easy, niggas like Averb, even niggas like all these niggas Mook, all these niggas that do different things, bro. They don't just stay in one lane to become like
they hit that.
to get that kind of money. Hitman Holla, salute to Hitman Holla, salute to Charlie Clips. Conceded, like they all got different lanes or had to like catapult to another. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just to feel me.
Nah, definitely. They say you gotta have 7 different revenues to be like a millionaire.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm trying to work on my 4th.
Respectfully,
Yeah,
nah. Respectfully. Speaking of $1 million, and we got this thing on the show, right? Where if it was $1 million on the line right now, and you had to spit 8 bars, or say 8 bars from an artist, who would the artist be, and what would the song be? And then you got those 8 bars. It's $1 million on the line right now. You gotta say 8 bars from a song, and you gotta name the artist.
Everything funny on camera. Like, everything is so much fun because I can't think of an artist at all.
Not even nobody recent that you just listening to, like, oh, word, I just, something you.
That's crazy though, because I be feeling the same way too. But it's like if you hear the song, you can say the whole shit all the way
Yeah.
through. But
It's just being asked the question that throw you off. Literally, like, nigga, you know how many times I get asked some shit,
you
and
like,
make
yeah,
me like, damn, I gotta think about that. And it's some shit that I would do all day. Nigga,
well, because this nigga would definitely would rap a rug over there. You got 8 bars from it. What you over there?
That shit crazy. I don't know why, but I was thinking, I was saying that whole shit.
Which one? See, I can't do it. I ain't
Till
gonna
I
lie.
hit it in the morning. now, giving you all of my toes. Universe, if I was broke, would you want me? If I couldn't get you finer things like all of the diamond rings chickens kill for, would you still roll? If you couldn't see the sun rising off the shore of Thailand, would you ride in? If I wasn't driving, if I wasn't the 8-figure nigga by the name of Chicken, would you come around me? Would you grab me? If I couldn't feel futuristic, would you? Your 2 lips on my wooden kissing, could you see yourself with a nigga working harder than 9 to 5? 2 to 6, 2 jobs to provide for. Do you need a baller?
Yo, how do you know?
Take a baller, brag, tell your friends what I bought you.
Yo, now, how did that verse come out of old verses?
I don't know.
That was
know.
Respect come from admiration and fed. Get admire me or you catch one in your wig. See the test the roast of the toast is right on my lap. So if a nigga get out of line, a nigga get clapped. I got an arsenal of infantry. I'm built for this mentally. That's why I'm the general. I do what they pretend to do. In front of me now, nigga, I'll be the end of you. Forget your enemies and think of what your friends do. I drop a bag off and let a mag off. chill. Not the game's not role playing.
Okay.
Now tips rain. Now I leave the pain, get the message from the lines, get the message from the 9. Paint a picture with words, see outside. Nigga watch me go for 5, that look 21 shots so bad to say. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, 50 to go.
50. 50.
That's
Yo,
the reason I rap, I ain't gonna lie.
Before we get out of here and get into the retro hour, it's the KICKet podcast. We talk about sneaker music and food. We ain't really get into the food, so I'm gonna just ask you, right? What's on your plate next? Who's on your plate next? Like, what's up next for Chess?
Like literally, I'm going home and I'm eating. Like food is literally on my plate next. Like, fuck everything else before that. I'm dead serious. Got a nice platter waiting for you at the crib right now.
Nah, he eat for real though. I ain't gonna lie, he eat for real.
You know, I'm a skinny nigga, but I eat. Niggas don't know, bro. I eat, nigga. I feed
food,
myself
boy.
and my family,
Food,
nigga. We eat.
It done hit me like, yo, bro, I need some food. We gotta get some food. Like that's.
We gonna eat. If we gonna do anything, we gonna eat.
Definitely gonna
eat.
Definitely gonna eat some food. Definitely. Yo, this is the KickIt podcast, season 2, episode 3. CakeLyfe Chess Retro. I'm your host, Spills Q Urkel, and I'm signing out.
Life on this shit. Man, so what's the retro album?
You heard up?
Why you put more audacity?
I ain't even mean to hit that. He just asked what's the original.
What's the retro album?
Shit, I just be talking a whole bunch of shit, going through like different little topics and shit. So
But I'm still here. I'm still
Yeah.
around.
I mean, if you want to be, we could chop it up about like.
Nigga, I'm still here, nigga.
Yeah, we can chop it up about.
I ain't doing that else.
Yeah.
Hopefully one of y'all niggas taking me back to the crib.
No, we gonna leave it at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nigga, so I'm here, nigga. I ain't want to intrude, but I'm like,
Nah.
I like a good convo, dude. Talk about though, the shit that's on your mind and shit. Y'all be having y'all shit listed out and shit, like mapped out and shit already. Yeah, smart, the best. And it's like it ain't real if y'all don't, right? At this point, in like
Maybe like
too random.
too crazy. Too crazy.
Hey, do you ever walk into a room and completely forget why you're there?
Tell this nigga about the
Yeah,
room
totally.
earlier too.
Do you ever feel like
It's
no one
the-
knows who you really are, and if they did, they'd completely reject you?
Well,
Nah,
Not really.
in general, we were just having a conversation about it. When I was telling nigga like, bro,
my
nigga,
glasses.
nigga, I'm gonna do shit right
Duh.
now. Nigga.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Yeah. Oh man,
Oh,
it's like
bro,
that.
nigga, that shit like, you know, people be different, bro. Like that shit, I don't know how to explain it, bro.
Let's go.
Bunch of
Check.
repetition.
Alarm beeping, it's gonna be a long weekend. Woke up 7 a.m. This morning's my long meeting. Calm breathing, I can see my success like a poem reading. I'ma spend the afternoon out in Harlem. Cars leaving in an hour. Breathing in the shower. Made a couple calls, I just need to get in the shower. See, I ain't want much, just the freedom with the power. Now my whole team's eating. This pizza gon' get devoured. This is heavy hunger. I be on that Frederick Douglass like every summer. Bodyguard with me, that nigga built like a Chevy Tundra. Back down, why? We pulling up right on every bumper. Nephew, please, I'm with the refugees like I'm Jerry Wonder. This where the niggas catch bodies at top speed. Been coming here since 05 for hotties and shop cheese. Round here it's a hobby to drop keys. Blow a bag, it's your bad's marker. We probably cannot leave. Hit Linux. Been trying to leave like 6 minutes. This the big business trip for shopping. Shit finished. Sipping Guinness while we rolling a split. Forget an image. In New York, into the heart. My Urkel fitted unit. Amsterdam Ave with a gram lit. Fresh off the Van Wyck. I'm posted up in my Stan Smiths. And my bank account heavy. Check out my bandwidth. We graduated the money. Never left out the transcripts. My street niggas hold your AKs high. Hip hop culture took a loss the day that KickLyfe died. Nobody did it like the God or could say they tried. The first to put me on the radio that ain't play sides. Look, I reminisce through this package of Easy Whiter. Turntable specialist plus a graffiti writer. Every time you seen them, it lit up the TV brighter. Fusiliers came back to the dirt, defeated spiders. Look, they say I'm the shit, and I might be. It's cause of you I got this relationship with an iced tea. I'm on the radio without no hit. So politely, I do the right thing and pay my respect. That's Spike Lee, nigga. Therefore, at the end of the day, every time I think of Harlem, I'm remembering Slay. Nigga, that's the proper style to send him away. Time to give my brother his flowers. Let me trim the bouquet. It's bang! Rest in peace, my nigga DJ K-Slay.
Niggas be nice without saying anything at all.
So I'm probably gonna jump in with like, you know, that whole real music. So is it harmful?
Yeah, I'm about to say you could freestyle it with me, bro. I think I could catch it.
Yeah. That's why I was doing freestyle tonight.
You ready?
Freestyle tonight, yeah.
We back. We about to get into the retro hour right now. Ruck, what we talking about tonight?
Yeah. You know, we got the homie Chess sticking around. So I just figured, you know, jump out here and just freestyle with it tonight. And, you know, he's from the younger generation and everything. It's that question out there of, is the drill music hurting us as a black society of people? Is it hurting a whole generation of kids and further generations to come of black kids and things like that? Or should they be heard because this is their real life and this is what they really, you know, gotta live with, and this is just what it is for them, where they from and all that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and I figure, like, I could just ask that question right off the bat to, like, Chess, because I know he's, you know, he's from real circumstances, real life, you know what I'm saying, like, and he's from the younger generation, like, you know, like, of music, and knows the real emotion and everything behind it, and why that music is actually being made.
Right.
Like,
I'm definitely gonna give you some pros and cons.
okay.
First and foremost, like, I'm from Cortland Ave. Like, I'm from the Bronx, New York. You know what I'm saying? For the niggas that don't know, you know what I'm saying? The Cortland Ave is like it's a beautiful place, but it's wicked, you know what I'm saying? And the reason I say it's wicked is because, not just because what niggas do or what niggas claim that niggas do, but it's more so just like the environment alone is just like a very, I I don't know how to word it because you know when it's home, you don't want to necessarily throw like smut on your home. You know what I'm
I
saying?
get exactly what you
You know
said.
what I mean? But it's like, so it's like, cause to us it's beautiful, it's home. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But the way they paint it to the world is like Iraq, my nigga, is like, you know what I'm saying, Afghanistan type shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I feel like